Hello, I'm Thomas, and today we'll explore the enigmatic Israel. From the ancient streets of Jerusalem to the beaches of the Dead Sea, this country is a melting pot of cultures, history, and natural wonders. Discover the vibrant nightlife of Tel Aviv, where modernity meets tradition. Explore the ruins of Masada, witness to the bravery of its inhabitants centuries ago. Dive into the crystal-clear waters of the Red Sea in Eilat, a paradise for diving enthusiasts. In Israel, every corner tells a story, every step is an adventure. Come with me and discover the magic of this fascinating country.
Hello everyone. I'm Andy, and I'll accompany you with Thomas on this wonderful journey. Shall we begin? Let's go!
Israel. The geography of Israel is very diverse, with desert regions in the south and snow-covered mountains in the north. Israel is located at the eastern end of the Mediterranean Sea in southwest Asia. Israel borders Lebanon to the north, Syria to the northeast, Jordan to the east, Egypt to the southwest, and Palestine to the west. To the west of Israel is the Mediterranean Sea, which makes up most of the 273 kilometers of the Israeli coast. A small outlet, 10 kilometers, to the Gulf of Eilat in the Red Sea exists in the south. The government's capital and the largest city in the country is Jerusalem. The main economic and financial center is located in Tel Aviv, and the largest industrial center is in Haifa. Hebrew and Arabic are the official languages. English is spoken by a large part of the population. The currency of Israel is the new shekel, ILS. One Israeli new shekel equals 0.28 United States dollar. The country has three main religions: Judaism, 76%, Islam, 16%, and Christianity, 2.1%. Religion is both one of the most important factors for visiting Israel and something that can deter visitors due to the constant conflicts between Jews and Palestinians. What type of climate does Israel have? Israel has a Mediterranean climate with long, sunny, hot, and dry summers and mild but cold winters in the northern mountains.
Alright, that was an overview of Israel. Now, let's move on to its current affairs. Let's go!
Current situation in Israel. Parliamentary democracy. Politically, it is a relatively unstable country. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict marks the country's day-to-day life, and government crises have occurred in recent years. In any case, the parliamentary system is robust and can be considered the only state in the region with a regime of freedoms. Another matter is the treatment of the Palestinian population, both in Israel itself and in the occupied territories, where Israeli military interventions have been met with international disapproval. In just a century, Israel has become an economic and technological powerhouse. It ranks among the top 15% in per capita income, on par with Spain. Israel has the third highest number of companies listed on Wall Street, after the United States and China. It ranks second in terms of high-tech companies. Technological powers like Google and Facebook, among others, have research and development facilities in Israel. It is a technologically advanced free market economy. Cut diamonds, high-tech equipment, and pharmaceuticals are its main exports. On average, Israel performs better in health, social relationships, and life satisfaction, but its performance is lower in environmental quality. Traveling to Israel is safe, as its crime rates are low. Tourists can feel secure exploring. However, one must remain vigilant, especially in public transportation, as Palestinian terrorist groups are known to attack buses and bus stops. Transportation and ways to travel in Israel. Buses in Israel have an extensive network throughout the country, connecting passengers with over 1,000 routes. Short and long distances can be covered. Popular cities and towns in Israel. Tel Aviv is the second largest city in Israel and the country's financial center. It is one of the most dynamic cities with a very appealing nightlife. Its Mediterranean beaches are delightful for strolling, and its markets offer charming local food that will awaken new tastes. Jerusalem is considered a holy city and one of the oldest in the world. It attracts thousands of faithful believers from the Judaism, Christianity, and Islam religions. So, if you are curious about this city, you should visit its passages full of history. Typical food of Israel. Samasak. This typical Israeli dish can be served at any time. It is made with a semicircular dough filled with chickpea puree, fried onions, and spices. Meat can also be added, and for the breakfast version, it is eaten with feta cheese.
Whoa! Israel seems very interesting so far, don't you think? Now, let's move on to its curiosities. Let's go!
Curiosities about Israel. 1. Israel is the first country in the Middle East to demonstrate gender equality in society. Golda Meir was the third woman in history to serve as the prime minister of a country. 2. Israel revived a dead language, making Hebrew one of its 2 official languages. The other is Arabic. However, English is widely understood, and it is estimated that over 15% of the population speaks Spanish. Hebrew and Arabic are read from right to left. 3. Tel Aviv, often called the city that never sleeps, was the first modern Jewish city built in Israel, and the country's economic and cultural life revolves around it. 4. The Bible was written in Israel, and from there, it spread worldwide, becoming the first printed and most read book. 5. Israel does not have natural forests. All its forests are planted by hand. 6. The ancient land of Israel has thousands of archaeological sites. 2,000 of them are in Jerusalem. 7. In 1963, seeds of a Jerusalem palm were discovered in an ancient jar. In 2005, they were planted, and a tree that had been extinct for over 1,800 years sprouted. 8. In Israel, formal attire means a clean t-shirt, jeans, and sandals. This is how many guests arrive at weddings. 9. Israel is the only country where national heroes are people associated with great divine miracles, such as King David, Queen Esther, and Moses. 10. They have one of the highest security indices, requiring both men and women to perform military service. 11. All Jewish individuals aged 18 to 26 are entitled to a free 10-day trip to Israel. 12. Israel is such a small country that it can be crossed by car in a few hours and on foot in less than 10 days. 13. The first antivirus software was developed in Israel in 1979. 14. Per square kilometer, Israel has one of the highest bird traffic levels in the world. 1 trillion migratory birds cross its airspace every year. 15. 9 out of 10 Israeli households use solar energy to heat water. 16. In Israel, charity, gratitude, and recognition go hand in hand. In every Israeli public building, there are plaques acknowledging those who have provided donations. 17. Israeli scholars produce more scientific articles per capita than any other country. 18. The Jewish people have been in the land of Israel for over 3,800 years, one of the longest connections between a people and a land.
Their curiosities are incredible and enigmatic, don't you think? Now, let's go back in time and delve into their history. Let's go!
History of Israel. The history of Israel is rich and complex, dating back to antiquity. Its story begins with the biblical narrative of the migration of the Hebrews led by Abraham to Canaan. Later, Moses led the Israelite people out of slavery in Egypt, receiving the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai. Over the centuries, the Israelites experienced periods of independence and foreign domination. The United Kingdom of Israel under Kings David and Solomon reached its peak but split into Israel and Judah after Solomon's death. Both kingdoms faced Assyrian and Babylonian invasions, with the Babylonian exile marking a crucial point. After the return of some exiles, the Jews rebuilt the temple in Jerusalem. However, they were conquered by empires such as the Persian, Greek, and Roman. The destruction of the Second Temple in 70 AD led to the Jewish exile known as the diaspora. Throughout the Middle Ages, the land of Israel changed hands between Islamic and Christian empires. In the 19th century, Zionism, a movement for the Jewish return to their ancestral land, gained strength. The Balfour Declaration of 1917 paved the way for the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948. Since then, it has faced regional conflicts and sought coexistence in a complex region.
Well, that was all about Israel. Now why don't we move on to some questions to have some fun? Let's go! Thanks for joining us on this journey. I hope you've enjoyed the blend of history and charm. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and, of course, subscribe for more adventures. See you at the next destination. Bye for now.